Alright, like I got everything set up here. And we will get this thing started. Ignore the fact that these say imported. I had to update the game, so I had to export the world and then import it. So in other words, re-download it into the game system. I can assure you though that there is no problem with the actual world itself. Everything's still fine there. That is a lot faster than it was before. Like, way faster. Okay. Looks like it's still kind of loading in the general area. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Starting to oxidize. That's the problem with building with copper. Is that it's going to oxidize eventually. Right. I want to improve on this village. And as much as I want to work up here on these buildings, I haven't touched anything down there, and that is gonna have to change because I really want to get started on doing a bunch of stuff down there. But before that, Anna, you have a pen. A pen that I've been meaning to... Whoa, that's laggy. I don't know when that's so laggy. Anyway, there's a pen that I've been meaning to put you into for a while now, and I just haven't done it. Okay, right. Forgot there's no jumping here. And we'll just close that. Alright, I'm not sure why there's lag. Whatever. I will inspect that in a second. Real quick. Just turn that down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. What do I look like? An expert? Do I look like someone who knows what they're doing? Because if you think I am, then good luck to you, I guess. Seriously, where is... I don't know where this lag is coming from. But okay, whatever. We'll worry about that at a different time. Right now, this house, I want to take this one down, and I want to expand this pen out. Should also probably move these two together. I'll worry about that later. This house isn't really in the way of my future canal plan, but it is still in the way for just everything else I want to do. So for that part, it's gotta go. Having all these cobwebs is kind of annoying though. Like on one hand, as someone who's like intimately acquainted with this game, I can think of many uses for all of them. But for the sake of just getting started on construction, it's very annoying. We'll say this is going by a lot faster than the first one did. That first one took so much longer. Then again, I also didn't have very good tools for that. Like I still had like copper only. And I'll just knock that off of there. Yep. All that can go. And get rid of that one. is kind of annoying to me that my axe has no enchantments on it. That will change. Maybe not right now, but I absolutely plan on changing that. Just, yep. Get rid of the last of this floor here. And the rest of this I should be able to do with an axe, unless I miss something aside from that cobweb. Glass. There was a window still in that house. Notice how I say was. Ain't no window no more. Actually, for that matter, there ain't no house no more. It's all gone. Okay. We'll go sleep, and then go back down there to finish that. I said sleep. Let me sleep. I don't have any use for the cobblestone stairs, so I guess you can just go in there for now. Right. Also, if this doesn't show you just how many stairs are used for these houses, it's just a little bit ridiculous. I don't think I've had to make a single oak stair the entire time I've been playing here. That's just how many were in those two houses. You know what? We'll just make all of those into sticks. And I think that should be enough fences. Keyword there should be. I never measure these things. I just throw blocks at the problem until the problem goes away. Is it the smart thing to do? No, not even remotely. Do I care? Also no. And where do you think you're going? You know, it's really funny. I open up the gate and immediately all three of them just charge straight into the gate at the same time. And they all get stuck. Like, congratulations. Congratulations to you. You've managed to get stuck on something you shouldn't have even been able to get stuck on. Hey, buddy. Where are you? Hey, do you mind? You're kind of annoying. Right, cows have a bigger pasture now. And I really quickly want to go through and just get another cow. Eat. Okay. Needs more wheat. There. There. Rapidly expand the cows. I would like to have as many of them as I can, as quickly as I can. Not for any particular reason. And, I actually want that to be grass. I should have left that one out, though. Yeah, there's natural pathway there. don't want natural pathway there. So I'll just put blocks over all of that. And that will all turn back into grass eventually. Gonna make a nice ring around the fountain, which I might actually replace those with stairs. Might. Don't know yet. Just because those three looked out of place. I mean, this whole thing kind of looks out of place, but those three especially. I think that looks a lot cleaner than it did before. I could be wrong, of course, but I also don't really care. Simple solution. You know what? Yeah, let's just... Yeah. Trim that up there. There we go. Much cleaner. Much cleaner now. If that's still 3 wide. Actually, because this is going to be like a main... sort of a main road area by technicality. I want to expand it over by 1. In fairness, the cows of this game don't actually need a lot of ground. Like, if anything, sheep need a lot of ground, but I don't have sheep. So, you know, problem for a different time. Oh no, I missed some down there. I'm also... my inventory's full and I'm like out of food at the same time. These are weird situations I'm finding myself in. Anyway, bed can go in there. Copper door. What am I gonna do with the copper door? And same thing with this flower. I don't need that. I have no use of that. And I'm also reconsidering just staying here in the blacksmith. But if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make it more unique. I'm gonna change it. A big part of that change has to do with the stone and the wood, particularly the logs. For now, yeah, okay. Right, it's gonna fall. Forgot about that. Alright, so hollow this section out. Just put that over there for now. You. That ought to be enough. Because I want to see how this looks in place of the floor here. Alright, break that one. Stone cutter here. Then anvil there. And let's see, I need these logs. Yeah, these ones. just want to see how this looks by comparison. Because I think I can probably leave the oak. I think I can probably do that. Deep Slate brick seems interesting, but I think Deep Slate tile is going to be better for this whole thing overall. Kind of replace a lot of the stuff I can see right away. See if I like the look of it better. Because I mean, oh well, still gotta remove these, replace them with the tile instead. And I guess these over here also need to go. Okay. That's not doing what I think it is, right? Okay, it set some grass on fire, whatever. It looks weird from the side, but from over here, I think it looks decent. Oh, I didn't even realize that that's, yeah, okay. I think that's also dark oak used for the sides on the grindstone. Because I think dark oak planks are gonna look, yeah, too dark, I think it's just a little bit too dark for what I'm going for. Speaking of dark, it is dark in this thing. I need to put lights up somewhere. I don't have anything that I need in order to put a light up. That is interesting. Well, inspirational music. I heard you, but where are you? That's a dumb idea, trying to find the Enderman by looking for him. It's like a surefire way of accidentally looking at him and getting killed. I think if I just replace the logs there, I think I could just do that. I think I can anyway. Then right here, I'm gonna have to use full blocks because that ceiling's also full blocks. No. Okay, those aren't visible, so I won't replace them. I want to leave those ones up there I don't have another variant to make them in anyway, so it's just kind of whatever on those. Oh my god, I didn't even replace those bars with the copper ones. What am I doing? Where are my copper bars? I think they're in the storage shed. They are. Give me these. This is an outrage that needs to be fixed immediately. Ah, got the door. Close the door. I mean, I kind of like that better than the original. I don't know if it's like too dark looking. That's why I tried to leave the oak accents. Maybe that looks better. Obviously, I need more deep slate. Because I only grabbed the one stack. Because when I was down under the ground, my only goal was to gather... Hold on. Hold on. You are just a little bit loud. My only goal was to gather up ore. Obviously, deep slate wasn't on that list because it's not an ore. Doesn't mean that I don't need to go and get it, though. Because in order to continue on that particular front, I will have to go get more. But that's not... It's not the focus of this... no, it's not episode, this is all live, so... the focus today is kind of down here. Improving on the village down here. Not sure what I want to do with that, because I don't think we need two churches. That one's on fairly solid ground though, and that's the problem, because this one's like on the water, and I don't know what I want to do with this one, because like I'm honestly thinking about just like coming over here. Because I'm thinking, I want to take this water here and just like dig a channel through, right through there. So like, through here, then out this side. So like, this house has got to go, and this house has also got to go. I'm thinking about making like a bridge, kind of, like from over here, maybe like right here at this house, just having it go up and over, just enough so I can get a boat underneath. But then I don't know if I want to keep these buildings either. Oh, well, aren't you just stuck in there forever? Anyway. I won't work on that today, because that's definitely a much bigger project. Same thing with, like, the possible removal of these two buildings and the ground that they're on, because that's going to take forever to do. Because one thing I was considering doing was, like, leveling this off here so it's all like a straight line. Like I want water across everything here, and making like a port, so like boats could come in and dock. It's an idea, and I'll mess with that idea at some point. I really need to get on with figuring out that situation though. the logs. Put that in there. Then we'll make a boat. See, this is the problem with not actually planning things through. Is now I'm just kind of doing stuff and I don't really have a plan for how I want to do things. Stuff is just happening. Ooh, again, why is it so laggy going through there? I don't fully understand that. Yeah, you weren't ever able to leave, but stuff could get in with you. I was concerned about, what am I... It feels like I'm in a spider web, but why? Oh, because I am in a spider web. Damn it! Listen up, bucko. You're getting in the boat, whether you want to or not. This is not ideal. You get out of there, okay? Whatever. No. No. You're going this way. Goodbye, cobweb. Where is this cobweb? Oh, it's behind... What? It was underneath the wall. Or the stair. How was I supposed to get to that? Okay, well, the villagers are almost united with each other. Keyword, they're being almost. Push you there for now. Because I'm really not sure where I want to take him yet. What if I just, like, expand the side of this house? I could definitely do that. I have the resources. I'll just have both the villagers in there. Really? Is it not nighttime for you? The other villager was sleeping. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Yeah. Right. Okay. I think I'm gonna expand that house. So what I need is those. I'm gonna go with all of the stairs, these logs, and some planks. And that's all the oak that I have, so this better be enough. Otherwise, all y'all getting axed. So that's, what? Definitely 4? Is it 5? Nope, just 4. Okay. Wow. How much of your roof did you just not have? Like, I'm pretty sure there isn't a roof up here. And, I actually want my sword. Contrary to popular belief, sword is kind of useful. So I'd kind of like to have it on hand, like, at all times. Same way with the axe. I need to remember I don't have an empty slot, so I have to I have to actually move things around rather than just selecting the next block. If I don't, then I won't be able to actually continue working. It's not a common problem, I am aware of that. Okay, give me plank. Yes, okay. That is an expensive roof to use all those solid planks. But whatever. I am not the housing designer. I am simply the one copying its original structure. Oh, but you know what? I am an idiot. Because those three didn't go there. Did they? Or did this... nope, this house had an overhang. Double idiot. I prove once again that my wisdom truly is infinite and unyielding. Because I actually needed them there anyway. Alright, whatever. Yep. Then my thought process here is that if we simply go through, why are you a blacksmith now? You were a farmer. Why are you a blacksmith? Huh? That's not even a good trade. To be completely honest with you, it's not a good trade. Alright, and then take this one down as well. Replace that one there. Run out of stone, as you do. I'm actually completely out of stone. There should be some in this chest over here, though. Right? Yes. Not a lot. There should be enough. Because what I want to do is something like that. Did you guys use solid chunks for your floor as well? What is wrong with you people? Are you not even remotely aware about material conservation? Or do you just simply not care? I'm starting to think you guys just don't care. I need to remove that. Okay, you know what? How do you keep... Why? Why is it smite now? And how has your job changed again? I do not understand. Put that there. And I need 3 more of those. What? No. 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 You need to stay there. Okay. I think I understand what the problem was. You just realized I left that down there, and that's considered a job block. Yeah, now you can't do anything. You're stuck. You're stuck there. Okay. So I'm done with that. Give me you. Like a stone button. Actually, give me 2 of you. Like 2 stone buttons. Just for reassurance. Because villagers tend to wander off on their own. And I know one of them's gonna wander up here. I'm just gonna use iron doors. Because I don't care. I mean, I do care. I don't want them to leave whenever I don't want them leaving. And I totally forgot to grab the bars. I am, in fact, that smart. Right. So, you want a bed, correct? You want this bed? Well, guess what, dummy? If you want out so badly, you're just gonna have to go that way. Because this way is not an option. You understand that? You want out? This way is not an option. You're not going that way, are you? No. You. Okay, get in the building. Okay. That was far more annoying than it should have been. You're just gonna sit in that hole now, aren't you? Alright. Well, if you're gonna be annoying, then you're gonna sit there and just watch one of these numbers. Because watch me go. As slow as I possibly can. Yep. You're in the house now, buddy. Yes, I'm aware it kind of looks like a prison. That may or may not be the idea. If they weren't so annoying, I might have made it look better too. But I know for a fact that if I start messing with any of those blocks, start popping them out, trying to put new ones in, they're just going to try and immediately run out of any hole that gets opened. Is it a survival thing? Absolutely. They wanna go, they wanna run. But I need them to stay in there. So that is where they will stay. Just put that in there, and I have no idea what pop-up just came up over there. It was something to do with Microsoft, or maybe it was Edge. I didn't really get a chance to look at it. Either way, it's already gone. So, whatever. Oh, Oh yeah, and then these. The hell does that even look like? Curious. I need a little bit of iron. I'll actually just carry some iron with me. And some wood. I should carry some wood. Yeah, I'll just take the oak. I don't care. Eventually I will replace all of this, but probably not now, because I'll have to go back down in the mines in order to do that. So if I take the diamond chest plate with the bolt trim, it just looks like bars. It just looks like bars. Well, let's I guess see what the full set looks like. Pants set. The boots are literally just a line. I guess this is more of a collectible thing. I'm not really sure I want to use it. So, this barrel. Oh yeah, and then this music disc. I have no idea what that sounds like. I just have it. And the scaffolding. I don't have any way of making more of that. That is kind of annoying. Because scaffolding can be very useful. Unfortunately, I don't have any way of getting it. So, because in order to get that, I either need to find a wandering trader who can sell it to me, and by sell it, I mean bamboo, or I find a jungle. I have no idea where any jungle is in this world. Like, none at all. So finding it that way is kind of out of the question, because I don't know where to even begin looking. And, useless item. Still has more value than beetroot, though. And then the carrots. We cannot with the cave sounds. And I think that's actually the first time that plot has ever been fully filled with carrots. That's a good thing, and I like it. I also still need to work on the terraces, because I haven't made any more of the terraces. I kind of don't want to work on that right now. Okay, no, those two are part of my house, because I think I am probably going to continue to live out of the blacksmith for a while. So I'll take 2 honeycomb and use it on these. There. Shall no longer begin to oxidize. And like the rest of these over here, I can get away with just occasionally checking. Same thing with those down there. If those ones fully oxidize, I don't care. Kind of adds to the mossy green look that's I kind of want over there. It would also be kind of interesting to mix in copper bars with iron bars. Because these kind of look like rusted steel. Right. I mean, either... If you want to jump in the boat, that's perfectly fine. I don't care. Wow, you're already oxidizing? That's ridiculous. Okay. Let's see here. Now, I can't guarantee that I'll get the trade that I want from the farmer. But I do want a Fletcher, and a Fletcher will be very easy to get the trade that I want. It's like one of the only trades that he does. There we go, got some flint. Okay. Now, if any of you have played Minecraft before, you're about to see something that's bound to be extremely repetitive. But I've also got 2 cured villagers, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Huh?
Oh, you still want full price. Well, you're not very fun now, are you? Okay, well... I mean, it's not the end of the world. The fact that I still have villagers here... I mean, I can be happy enough at that. However, the fact he's still charging those prices isn't very thrilling to me. Also, this is the reason why I decided to keep a bunch of spruce. It'll make sense here in a second. If you don't know what's going on, it'll make a lot of sense. So we take the spruce, we turn it into planks. We take the planks, we turn it into sticks. And then we take the sticks and we look at the Fletcher and we just take all of his money. I hate having to do this one stack at a time. Okay. You go over there. Do whatever. I mean, I could spend all the emeralds I just got and bring him to the next level for crossbows. But I think I'll hold off on doing that. Where was that sun? Kinda sinking down. Let's just grab the composter and destroy all the frame rate at the same time. I really want to know what's causing that, because I don't like it. And then we'll just, yeah. Hi, buddy.
Huh?
Okay, you want carrots? Ooh. 6 to 1. I think I do like that trade. I'm really not happy that I had to go like one at a time about that. Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna give me the trade that I'm looking for. But if he doesn't, that's okay, because this guy is trying to fucking escape, apparently. I don't think you do. I mean, I know why he was trying to, though. It's because I didn't have a bed for him. So he's trying to go to another house down there that has a bed. I threw a bed in one of these. Yeah, this one here. Let me also grab the carrots out of here because I have plenty enough over there, and I can feed the pigs on beetroot, so that's fine. I don't really care about that. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have used a fortune pick on the carrots. And I could have gotten more carrots. Here, there's your bed. You take that bed. Okay. And at expert level, he sells cakes. That's not ideal. But he does want melon and pumpkin, and he'll take 1 to 1. So that's pretty good.
Huh?
That's better than what a lot of villagers will do. So in that regard, we're okay. Then the other one is supposed to be like a money maker, but it seems like that farmer might be better. Let's put the carrots back in there. Because the trade I wanted was golden carrots, but he's not able to do that. Which, I mean, that sucks, but whatever. Well, I was trying to just put a little bit of iron in there so I could reshuffle that bag. Whatever. So yeah, I've got 4 blocks of gold. Honestly, I really should have gotten more gold. Worry about that at a different time, though. Yeah, the focus today is working on the village itself. Because, like, I still need to go to the Nether. I haven't done that yet. Honestly, I have no idea what the Nether looks like for this world. Because I haven't been there. I haven't built a portal yet. I have everything I need to build a portal. I just haven't done it. I'll take off those. Of course, there's a little bit of stone up here as well. Because of course there is. Okay, well, that piece of glass was perfectly placed. Yeah, there's a bit of stone over here as well. It's like barely even visible too. Like, why? Why are you putting stone over there when it can't even be seen? Hey, whatever. I did not build these, nor did I design them. I'm just here to cut them down. And smash that. Which just kind of remind me, earlier today at work, I got back from one of our landscape jobs, and my boss was standing next to his truck on the phone with someone, and like I was a little confused because I thought he said he was gonna do a couple of things like as soon as he got back, and none of them involved being on his phone. But he's also the boss, so whatever. Just letting him do his thing. I'll work on some other stuff. I'm getting ready to take a water tank off the truck, and he comes over to me and he's like, I want to go put my lunchbox in my truck, and like, I closed the door, and then the back passenger window just shattered. There's glass everywhere. I don't even know why it happened. I wasn't on that side of the truck at all. Sure enough, I went to look at the truck because I was curious about it myself. And yeah, the back window of his pickup just completely shattered. The weird part is that almost all of the glass fell outside of the truck. So it looks like someone tried breaking out of it instead of trying hitting it and smashing it in. Like all the glass fell inside. Or not inside, outside. It was so weird. All he did was close the door. Like there's no reason for it to have done that. And yet it did. And these little firefly bushes, I can put these anywhere I want. I think for now... Hold on. Real question. Can I bone meal this? I can. Okay. So if I put these out here... Not that I want them to stay there, but just kind of like out away from other things. Okay, I think I only get one per. That's fine though, because I think I kind of want to line that corner over there with them. I think that looks kind of interesting. It adds a little bit of life over there. And yeah, you know what? Throw some water in there as well. And just fill that in. I don't need that. Those seeds can go away too. I don't need them either. Kind of adds a little bit of life over there. Not a lot, mind you, but a little bit. Checking the railings. Not that I think any of them have oxidized anymore yet, but you also don't know. Okay. So that building is gone. This one can stay. The cartographer also needs to go, but I don't really have a spot for those materials yet. Oh, and I guess I could have taken out that pen over there and then expanded the cows. So then I wouldn't have to spend the wood making more fence. See, sometimes I don't think my brain don't brain good. And I just kind of do stuff, and then I waste resources. But then again, I also have a ton more oak now. So it's not all terrible. I should probably toss that string off, because I'm going to run out of room for materials. Because one thing I was considering doing was trying to make like a bigger structure here, like a bigger building, and just utilizing this entire area. And I'd have to get rid of both of these buildings in order to do that. But I want to hold off on trying that. The beetroot can just exist, I guess. I don't want to start tearing down the cartographer yet, because the sun's getting ready to go down. So what I'll do instead is I'll go back over to this side where I remember seeing some copper. I'll go mine that. because this stuff is great for getting experience, but also for getting building blocks. Because believe it or not, oh, well, that's neat. Oh, yeah, I do kind of like that. Let's see. Okay, split you there. Split you there. Yeah, smelting it doesn't give you a ton of experience, but it does give you some, which makes a difference. It really does. Because you don't think about it until you've already smelted like 2 stacks of it, which goes by much faster than you think it does. So, copper nugget. There's a way to make a copper torch, but how? Oh, that's how. So it's just like the regular torch recipe, except with a nugget on top. Okay. Oh, okay, and then it's copper nuggets for that. Oh, I can't make any more. Okay. Well, we'll just make all of those into lanterns then. And I want to hang one there. Now, I don't know if these oxidize or not. If they do, that's fine, whatever. I don't really care that much, because at the end of the day, this is also partially just for aesthetics. Yeah. This is mostly just for aesthetics, but also a little bit of functionality. Because what I want to do is I want to actually put lights up around the village, if that makes sense. Because right now there are no lights anywhere, and I kind of want to change that. Put one. Oh, I can't put one there. That's right. It's 2 blocks. Yeah, because that looks weird. Let's not do that. Make a bunch of you. I didn't mean to make sword. Sword just kind of happened. Start with 30 of these. I think something like that, maybe? Have it hang off this side. Yeah, or double it like that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good there. And well, that's not where I wanted that to go at all. It's called experimenting with building ideas. And as someone who doesn't typically build anything, this is strange, to say the least. I also feel like there might be too many lights going up over there. So I won't put any more on that side. You aren't a part of the enclosure. You are not a part of the livestock that I am currently trying to raise. So you can just go. You can go bye-bye. And I want to put one there. Actually, better yet. I missed it. I want to put one in all four corners. There. That ought to keep that house lit up pretty well. And then I'm out of fences. Yay! Goodbye. Goodbye, Junko Sword. And I guess copper nuggets, because, well, it's copper. It's so inexpensive. Let's see, I need more of you. And that gives me a bunch more fences. And we'll just chop those off. This is a bit expensive. Like, I definitely don't need this many lanterns. But also, I don't care. That right there is the key thing to this, is that I don't care. Once you understand that I'm just doing what I want, you know what, I actually kind of really like the look of that sort of crossing over right there. So I think I'll leave that. It's kind of like a gate, but like a lighted gate. And I think I want to put another one here. And then the fun part of how do I... You know what? That's how. Not sure how I broke the one underneath of the bottom one. But okay. Yeah. I think that should be enough of this area down here lit up for now. I say that, and where is the corner? You were the corner, so I'll put one there. That should light up that little spot underneath. I don't have another slab. Well, actually, I think I do have another slab, but it's in here. Yes, this one. Okay, so I take this slab, I'll place it there, and that doesn't look too terrible, and it puts a little bit of light on those stairs, which don't have any. There really isn't a way for me to do anything here, though. It said said, that thought in mind, make a few more sticks. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I kind of have a theme going on here. Is there a copper campfire? And like I thought, the lanterns will eventually rust. No, I'm not seeing a copper campfire though. Dang it. I would have really liked that. Because we'll put a campfire over here in the corner. That will help light up this little area. Here as well, and I don't have stairs on me anymore. I thought I did, but I don't. I'll just put a regular torch there for now. This building already has a light, so but those are bottom blocks. So I'll put one here in the middle. Then I'll put one here as well. Oh, I'm out. Well, that's the problem. You know, that'll look good enough right there as it is. Right, just a pole light. And on the bottom of the roof corners. Place that torch with a lantern too, I guess. And I'll take this one back. I think that actually covers this area up here pretty well. Pretty much as well. Put one on that corner and one on this corner. And that should cover most of the street. Add another one there, because I think that helps. Yeah. Okay. Most of the village area, at least the parts that I'm interested in, are covered. Anna's not though. Hold on. I need to change that. You deserve light too, Anna. There. It's not the best looking, but you're not in darkness anymore. Hiya. Ooh, where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? Oh, I'm gonna go behind you. What? How did you fire that fast? You fired off one arrow, and then immediately spun around and fired another. How did you do that? Oh yeah, and then this is... yeah, that's just gonna look ominous. Actually, you know what? I might just leave that building as is. Like, put that lantern in there so it's lit up, but I think I'll just leave it like that. Because I think that adds to the sort of environmental storytelling of the village. Because, like, it's a church, but it's abandoned. Broken windows, cobwebs have taken over, there's chunks of it that have fallen off, they're just missing. I think it adds to the whole sort of aesthetic of what this place was. Where are you going? Why are you running? These are literal wildflowers. I can get them anywhere. You know what I can't get anywhere though? Sea pickles. Because I need a warm ocean for that. And you know what I don't have? A warm ocean. Really? Oh, you did take both of them. Okay, perfect. I'll take the sea pickle. And then I will plant the sea pickle. I did not mean to make those. That is a that's just a waste of wood. Oh wait, can you not bone meal them? I thought you could bone meal sea pickle. That didn't even make anything. Well, I just wasted that bone. Right, and then also, I planned on, like, smoothing that off. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can't be having that. Not in my house. I need to get bees. Realizing this now, if I'm gonna put copper into any particular build of mine that I want to live in, I am going to have bees. Because otherwise I'm going to be constantly just chewing through axes and having to patrol all the time. How are both of those lanterns already partially oxidized? Yeah, this is exactly what I mean. So I'll need 3, 4, 5 more. You know what? Just give me the honeycomb as is. Wax that. Wax these. And wax these. It's all purely aesthetic. I could just put torches up. But this is also the one where I kind of slow down a little bit. I take my time. And just kind of relax. Hence why it's day 42. And, well, I still have another portal in my inventory that I haven't put down yet. Speaking of putting things down, cake. Why cake on floor? Why not cake on floor? You tell me. Oh, dang it. I don't have silk touch, so I can't just pick that up. And it'll be turned back into cobblestone. And torch that. Okay. And this along here. Yep, all of that. All this stone here, I want to have turned into grass. That's not really going to work so well with having the enchanting table there, but you know what? It can grow up around it after I remove it. So I think it is time for me to go get some dirt. I think there is a little bit, yeah, there's a little bit in here. This is definitely more than what I need, but I also don't care. Okay. There's that, and then I want to knock this all out over here too. of that. Not one piece of flint. Like, I know I didn't have fortune, but like, come on. No flint from any of that? Really? Okay, well, I guess I needed more dirt then. Yeah, it's almost like I was meant to be doing that. Alright, the gravel can go. So, bye-bye gravel. And seed. Bye-bye. I can't turn the stone into, or the cobblestone into stone using that. So I guess I'll just put that all in here for now. I need to work on storage. So that's gonna turn into grass. The village area itself should be safe at night. Got the villagers moved over. A couple of the houses demolished that were problematic. Well, maybe not problematic, but would have been an issue. Sun's still pretty high in the sky. You're still here. Let's see. Bundle up some of these random items. Okay, well maybe not the wind charges, because I can't. I don't have enough room for the obsidian either. Oh, the heck, nabbit. I guess, yeah, the string can go in there too. Okay. And keys? Yeah, keys can go in there. Perfect. I think that clears up enough inventory space now. Knock all this stone out from the top layer. And everything else should be able to more or less be knocked down with an axe. One thing I think is incredible is the fact that I have not actually died since I got knocked off the cliff by that creeper. Which I think that means I've only died once in this playthrough. Which, considering I was still learning how to replay Bedrock, or I guess I should say relearning how to play Bedrock. Since it's not like I play this version all the time. This is the version I don't normally mess with ever. Like, I used to play all the time. Used to. But there for a really long time I never even opened it, never looked at it. I knew it existed, but that didn't mean I messed with it. My acknowledgement of its existence was all I gave it. Okay. So, yeah, knock out the old windows. I think that was all of them. Get started on the cobwebs. See you, webs. Okay. Now, of course, this house is flat with the ground. So that means you're gonna have some weird-ish spots that are just down in the dirt. Not really a fan of it. Also, these are some fairly expensive decorations you got going on here. Because I'm pretty sure it takes 6 planks to make one trapdoor. Which, for what they are, is kind of absurd. Okay, chest. Put chest over there. And the junky items can go in there. So like all those can go in there. Any others? Yep, sure was. So and these slabs can go in there too. I don't need them. And I'm not gonna fill the rest of that hole in. Because I think... Yeah, I think right about here-ish. Yeah, this row right here. This is where I want the channel to go through. How? How are you fully oxidized already? You know what? I don't care. I cannot be bothered enough to care. Slowly but surely, this whole village is getting a facelift. All of it. I have no idea how long I've been running here for. Hour and a half? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. This is definitely still longer than an episode would have been, but not by a whole lot. Though I think what I managed to get done here so far is definitely longer than one episode. Alright, I still have a bunch of random stuff. So put that in there. And this bundle's almost completely full. Alright, it can't hold anything else. So if I was to remove the lectern, remove the beef, okay. How close are you to being full? Okay, literally that close. Got it, understood. But what was in here? Just more beef. That's what was in there. Okay, well, here you can just oh. Let's not. Yeah. Put the empty bundle in there with. Okay, whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever makes enough sense for it to not look weird. Holy shit, I have a lot of stairs. I have so many stairs. This is... I don't think I've cut down an oak tree in a very long time, so all of that is just from the houses. This, that's ridiculous. That's what that is. That's this. Okay. And then all that mossy cobblestone, that all came from villager houses. And that's not even all of it. I have a whole separate thing of it. Okay, what do I want to do here? I want cobblestone back, actually. So if I go into here, make all of those. So 2 at the bottom, 2 at the side, then 2 at the top. Okay. And I think 2 more after that. A bunch of furnaces. You know what? I need more chests. And I actually still need more. Okay, that should be enough. I think. Infinite cobble room. Wow, so much lag. Why so much lag? Okay. Hold on a second. That might be the data leak thing that was mentioned as one of the main bugs. We'll just try leaving and then going back and seeing if that makes a difference. Now it's taking longer. Okay. Yeah, now it's kind of laggy all over now. And the computer definitely sounds happy about it. This is... Yeah, this is laggy. We cannot. You know, I would greatly appreciate it if we just did not. OBS still seems to be fine. Are we back to somewhat normalcy now? No, not really. Okay, maybe it's... Okay, maybe I just have to be in areas that I've been in the whole time for it to not be a problem. If that's the case, then that is a problem. Because that means exploring is gonna suck. And I also kind of thought I had a better room area in here. And I guess I do if I like hollow that out. Okay. So we'll go here and then... Okay, Well, now it's tabbing me out of the game, which I'm not particularly thrilled of. Need a nice large room for my idea. If you know much about redstone components, then this should be fairly self-explanatory, simple. If not, I am building an auto smelter. Now, the big problem with auto smelters, at least in my experience, is keeping them fueled. Because it's so easy to just throw stuff into it and walk away and forget about it. And just never fuel them again. I am very guilty of not feeding the auto smelter. Okay, so chest there, hopper here. Then I definitely didn't need that many furnaces. Just going with 2 for now. Did any stone fall? Okay, some stone did fall. That is actually perfectly fine, except for the fact it's not where I wanted it. Okay, I don't know how all this stuff keeps ending up in that particular furnace. That's kind of strange. And I need to make this go out one more this way. Because I do need to be able to get to all sides of it. If I can't get to all sides of it, then I can't properly fuel it. I'm putting these sideways because I do plan on expanding this as well. You put fuel in here, automatically goes in there, and then the stuff you want to smelt goes up top. It gets pulled out evenly because there's 2 hoppers there, goes in the furnace, and then each furnace pulls, goes down into chest. It's super simple and super modular. Because you can just expand it. Like, really fast, really easily. But then you have to remember your fuel is also being split between 2 different furnaces for 1 chest. And everything needs hoppers. And each hopper is like 5 iron. So it's 8 wood and 5 iron. And you basically need that on top, the side, and the bottom. It gets so expensive so fast. Especially if you do something like what I'm about to do. Because what I'm about to do is make the whole thing centralized. I'm just gonna take, I'm gonna take all that stone. Yeah, when I said I know some oddball things about this game, kind of off from the side, almost a tangent amount. Oh, I meant it. Oh, I didn't say sleep. There will be no sleep on this night. I am here. I almost shift clicked on that, which would have used all of my wood. I don't need 16 of those, but I do need another 12. And then, oh, I'm out of iron, that's why. Okay. I don't play this game too much. You just don't play this game enough. Now, some people also like to automate this with railways and whatnot, and minecarts, so that way they don't ever have to mess with individual hoppers. That's not really my style. Ah, damn it. Not over far enough. I am there though. Perfect. Okay, and then I can still get to all those. So I've got those hoppers. Need 2 there. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do that, am I? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am gonna be able to do that. Okay. But you know what? I shouldn't do that. I need more chests anyway. Or not. Yeah, I know. I need more chests regardless. Wrong thing. Okay. Just make them all. Just make all the chests. Because, I mean, it seems like I'm kind of going to need all of them anyway. So we'll go up here. And holy shit, I still need more. Captain Genius over here, just casually blocking myself in completely. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, because I can still place them there. I need more chests. That's the wrong barrel. 16 planks, that's exactly what I needed. Alright, and then 2 more. Alright. There, and then this one there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So if I get 12 more chests, I can extend the whole thing down by 1. I think that might be going too far though. Just a little bit. The only problem with this is that the experience you would get from smelting these gets locked into the furnace, so you have to break it in order to get to it. So it has its trade-off. And I can't call that a super smelter because it's all a lot of it is still manual for what a super smelter is supposed to be. Like, oh, whatever. Like, you're not supposed to have to manually input the items to every supply chest, and you're not supposed to have to manually go through every chest at the bottom and pull the materials out of there either. It's all supposed to be done automatically. And that's just not what I have here. And yes, I know I'm using regular stone to make that staircase over there and fill in that gap. I specifically decided to make stone for the reason of using stone. Because regular stone, at least in my opinion, does look good. Did that dirt get catapulted down onto any of these? Fill the chest. I want to. Okay. So, oh no, it's just sitting up there. It'll despawn. That's fine. Because I can still get to all these chests from right here. In fact, I think I want to make a wall going up behind here. Kinda as like a walkway-ish, like a wraparound walkway. You know what effect this also serves by mining all that out? It gives me more cobblestone, which turns into more regular stone. So move that around up there. Grab out more regular stone from that. And then perfect. Just, yep, combine that there. Okay. Here's the problem. There ain't enough fuel for how much material I just put into these furnaces. Which means I already have to go refuel them. And I don't have any more coal to give them. Do you see the problem? It's so easy to just take a bunch of material and stuff it in there, but it's not so easy to fuel them. Well, I think what I want to do is try to set up something where I can use kelp, blocks of kelp, as a fuel, but I will have to go and get kelp in order to do that. But that would require me to leave the boundary area of the village, and right now with this kind of lag for just exploring a little bit, not really sure I want to go do that. That's fully oxidized. That's insane. Because like this one hasn't even started. Those two haven't even started. Or has this one started? No, it hasn't. This one's only just kind of started. And so is these two. I know if you space them out, they're supposed to oxidize faster. Oh, that one's like completely done. Yeah. I don't think it diminishes how much light they produce, so I'm not worried about it? Question mark? I genuinely don't know if that has any effect on them. I think for now, this is probably good enough for one night. So I've been going for how long now? Almost 2 hours. Yeah. I think that's decent progress for how this village is turning out. I think it's easier to see now where I want the waterway to go through, because I want it to be open right along here. And I think I want to like have this as like a historical building. Like, I don't think I want to mess with that at all. That one is definitely getting torn down. It's just in a really bad spot, and I kind of want to fill in that whole hillside over there as well. That church I think I want to take out along with this house. I know I'm taking down a lot of the buildings of the village. You also have to remember, this place was abandoned when I got here and all the villagers were dead. I think next time I might do another mining thing. This time, like I want to do bulk mining. Just I'm thinking a chest of iron, maybe a chest of gold, and a lot of copper, because copper is great for experience, but also coal. Literally as much coal as I can physically get my grubby little hands on, because I need it. I need coal. I'm also tempted to go to the Nether. I still don't know where I want to put that portal at. I might do it over there, but I also want to mine over there, because that's like right next to home. And then there's still that amazing cave over there that I didn't even explore the area I went to explore in it. But there is a big cave opening right over there, so I think I might try mining in behind those houses. And just like try and gather up a bunch of copper and coal and things like that. What would definitely help is if I had more inventory slots. Like, I know not all this is necessary. I know not all this is necessary to carry at one time. It's not. Like, this kind of is, because this is Bedrock. There is no fast healing. And, like, obviously the tools are. I don't really get lost that much, but it's still good to have this, because it'll always point to this block right here. So glad I found that. I do at some point, because like obviously I want to make a bunch of the changes that I have planned before I do. But I kind of want to go through and do like a comparison to what the village used to look like to what I eventually turn it into. Because I'm going to completely overhaul this entire area. And like, I don't think I make a lot of changes per video, but I'm going to make some changes. Don't you worry about that. Changes will be made. I definitely need to start planting the cherry trees though. I didn't leave any oxidized ones up here. But I do want to test an idea that I have. Because I don't know if it's true or not. Because this is partially oxidized. I don't think that made it any brighter. Yeah, no, I don't think that changed anything. No, it definitely didn't. Okay, so they don't lose their brightness as they oxidize. That is good to know. Because that means I don't have to worry about those down there. They'll just be fine. Anyway, that's kind of the game plan for the next one, I think, is gathering up more material. Now that I have iron, I'm thinking about making railways. I have a decent amount. I've got plenty of oak to make sticks out of. But I think a good rail network deep down would be a good idea. Definitely want to try and get another pickaxe before that, though. So I think... trying to think here. My brain ain't braining too good. I think this is probably a pretty good spot to end it on. And, yeah. I think that's what I'll do next time. I think I'll do a mining thing. We'll just kind of come back to it from there. So I will see you all again in the next one. Rara, thank you for joining. I do in fact appreciate it.